Hello everyone, Berserkhead here, and welcome to this multiplayer battle for Total War Rome 2. I haven't done these in a while, and I was like, let's play a quick battle, and just commentate it, and it turned out to be a very interesting battle, and I decided to pick Rome because recently I was thinking about it, and actually Rome is a faction that fits me very well, because they're a faction that is solely based on melee infantry. That's what they rely on primarily. They have a very good variety of units, you know. They have some good cavalry as well, some pretty expensive and very good cavalry. But they also have some light cavalry, which I like. They have these equites. They're a fairly cheap unit, and they're good for what they do. You can use them as light cavalry, and they're gonna be pretty good. And the other thing that I like about Rome is that they have some decent slingers and archers, although they're not very dependent on them, and also some nice spearmen, which is great. So it's a faction that actually fits me very well. So this is the army that I picked. I picked 3 units of first cohort. I think, are these the 3 units? Yeah, 3 units is, of first cohort. They have kind of higher defense, and that's why I picked them. They're gonna be in the middle of the whole army. Then I have 2 units of Praetorians that have fairly high attack, so I'm gonna use them for, or at least I'm gonna try to use them for flanking and for reinforcing primarily. You know how it works. And then I got 3 units of Triarii since I was facing the Seleucid Empire. So I was like, they're probably gonna bring some cavalry, and I'm completely lacking cavalry except for these equites that are light cavalry units, so they cannot really do much against the Seleucid cavalry. So I was like, gotta pick some Triarii. And then I also have 4 units of Balearic Slingers. So let's look at my opponent's army. I'm just gonna pause like real quick, go through it. So he has 2 units of elephants. His general is in one of them, which is very important. He has 2 units of camel spearmen. I completely dislike these units. They're just trash. I really don't see the point of picking them, but either way, he has 2 units of Thorax swordsmen. He has a lot of Syrian heavy archers and some Levi pikemen. So this is what my strategy was. This is what I wanted to do. So, or there are no markers. They used to be. Well, never mind. So basically what I want to do is, since he has the ranged advantage, as you can see, he has a lot of these Syrian archers, and they can do quite a lot of damage. But the main thing is that I want to weaken these Levi pikemen as much as possible, so that I'm going to be able to deal with them fairly easily using my first cohort and my Praetorians. And I just want to get rid of them as quickly as possible. So you want to use my Balearic Slingers to get rid of them. And this is exactly what I'm doing right now. I'm just going to concentrate on these guys and try to shoot them, because I know that they're going to go down pretty easily. However, I still got to deal with these guys. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to ignore them. I'm not going to shoot them with my Balearic Slingers. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to have my equites kind of charge. And that's a mistake that most players do. In this case, this guy should keep his archers behind his pikemen, and he shouldn't keep them in skirmish mode, because look at that. This is exactly what I want to do right now. I want to use their skirmish mode to make them go behind these guys, so that my opponent is not going to be able to use them. And in the meantime, I'm trying to kill as many of these guys as possible, once again, to just make my life easier. And he's moving his camel spearman. I really didn't know how good these units are, so now at this point I think I'm gonna charge them. Yeah, so I was like, 2 units of equity should be able to deal with these guys since they're complete trash. But as it turns out, these guys are just not good enough. Plus they were shooting me. I lost a lot of troops this way. So yeah, my units are gonna rout. So that was kind of a mistake. I would have probably used my light cavalry in a better way, but I used them for whatever I wanted to use them. So as you can see now, they're just shooting my cavalry. My units are completely intact. My main body of troops right here. And this is exactly what I wanted to do. And these lines, well, as you can see, they're getting very thin, meaning that I can deal with them fairly easily. And I know that my opponent is going to try to use his elephants as effectively as possible. So what I'm trying to do is, now I'm trying to concentrate all of my ranged fire and try to kill as many of them as possible. Of course, the general, that will be very important. and I'm not engaging with my Triarii. Well, I'm gonna engage, but then I'm gonna turn around and I want to deal with these elephants. So I just want to prevent them as much as possible from killing my troops. As you can see here, these guys, they went back so that they're gonna be preventing the elephants from charging here. And I know that these guys can deal with one unit of Levy pikemen. That's pretty easy. And as you can see here, I'm already winning the battle, and that's very important. Now here at this point, my enemy's general is gonna die pretty soon, which is gonna be just gonna have a great impact on the battle. But yeah, this is my main strategy. And as you can see, these elephants, they went berserk at one point. Now they're not anymore, but I was able to just lurk them out of the battle and just prevent them from flanking my units. That was all I was trying to do, and just kill them as easily as possible. Because I knew that I had a huge infantry advantage. My infantry troops are much better than my opponent's Levy pikemen and thorax swordsmen. Now these elephants are berserk, but at this point their general's gonna die, and that's gonna once again have a great impact on the battle, because these guys are not doing great, so they're probably gonna rout. And here I'm gonna be using my I'm just trying to keep my general away. Once again, I wanna have this morale advantage, so that's the reason behind that. And as you can see here, I'm winning. I'm just using my Triarii. I already dealt with these guys using my Triarii, I think. So now I'm just using them for flanking. These are gonna go down. That was not a good charge by any means. So these units are, well, that's pretty much all that's left of my opponent's army, aside from these archer units and these guys. But they're going down fairly easily, and his elephants are running amok, and they're pretty much dead. And at this point, I just want to get rid of these guys as quickly as possible. So I'm just gonna charge with my general. I thought that the risk is not great, so there is not a high chance of my general dying. So I'm just gonna charge these guys and close this battle up. I still have to deal with these elephants. I have these guys of equitage, just keeping them away from my troops. Not that it matters at this point, but I'm kind of using them as bait. And it's good that I was able to bait these elephants, make them run amok, and just keep them away from my troops and prevent them from flanking. Because as you could see, these elephants here, they were able to flank my units and inflict some casualties. However, this other unit could not, because it just ran amok and it started chasing my slingers, which is bad for my opponent. Anyways, let's end the replay, see what units were the most effective. My slingers did pretty well, as you can see here. My equites, they did exactly what I wanted them to do. I didn't pick them with the intention of getting many kills by using them, but I just wanted to lurk these archers, and they did great. So kills here, not important. They still served me great, these guys. And then once again, these guys, just a great amount of casualties inflicted. You usually don't see that many casualties inflicted by especially slingers. And of course, my first cohort units with a lot of kills and some kills on my Triarii. This unit didn't even play a role in the battle. I didn't even need it, but still, it was nice to have it. And yeah, that was a close victory, although I think I did pretty well in this battle. I think my strategy was good. And yeah, that's gonna be everything for this video. Hope you enjoyed it. See you next time. Goodbye.